So the role models and the Hurt Business have drawn each other in this tournament. And the Hurt Business, of course, captained by MVP, along with Bobby Lashley, Cedric Alexander, and Shelton Benjamin. These four have not been together in quite some time, but they are uniting for this cause. Of course, opposite of them are the role models. Jojo, the model Sebastian, captaining the team, along with the prodigy Jackson R. Scott, along with the current Telenet Tag Team Champions, Henry and Hiram Mena, the Mena Boys. If you're going to have a team, no better teammates to have. Jojo enlisting the help of the current Telenet Tag Team Champions, being a former Telenet champion himself, as Jackson just turned Cedric Alexander inside out. And MVP getting a dose of Jojo, and now MVP's keeping Jojo in bay. Suplex coming up. Fisherman Buster suplex, nicely done. Into the cover. Trying to get into the cover. And Jojo able to kick out at one very easily. Ooh, there's a discus right hand. Nicely done. And here comes the tag to Henry, El Nino Mena, and MVP striking. One half of the Telenet Tag Team Champions, and Henry is not where he wants to be in the corner. He knows this all too well. Is the tag to Shelton Benjamin, who's getting it launched, and he is. Flying shoulder block by the Hurt Business. Henry, future UFC superstar, going in there with Shelton Benjamin, who's a two-time NCAA champion and a training partner of one Brock Lesnar, former UFC champion. And Henry now having issues with Shelton Benjamin, neck breaker. From the young man from San Antonio, Texas. Another tie up. Henry's had about enough of that. Ooh, knife edge chop. Benjamin now going for a suplex. Or maybe not. Front face suplex. Right. Hurt Business are going to give out they're definitely going to have the numbers game and the age and size difference. Benjamin and Henry giving it back to each other here. Pump handle slam, perhaps. That's exactly what it was. Into the cover. Kicking out at one, however. And everyone looking to get a tag that Shelton Benjamin knows, being a very accomplished tag team superstar and wrestler. He knows to keep Henry from making the tag. There's a splash in the corner. Henry could be done now. Working on the knee. Stomping on the arm. Benjamin lighting it up. Trying to pull Henry into the corner, and he does. And Henry knows to get out of that corner. This is not his first rodeo as Henry now. What a nice maneuver there, using the arm. Ooh, my. Henry, master of jiu-jitsu, as well as several other various things, Muay Thai and boxing, to say the least. And there's a power bomb to the outside by Henry. And El Nino goes into the cover. Referee taking his time with the cover. And if, in my opinion, if I was Henry, I would be a little upset. But that's not how the Telenet Tag Team Champions look at things. As Henry sends Shelton Benjamin back into the ring. And Benjamin's very far away from his teammates. Oh, catches him with a knee. Benjamin is going taking time to celebrate, and here comes the pit bull, who Benjamin catches with a flying fist. And the pit bull waiting for Cedric Alexander, and out comes Alexander in. Oh my! Springboard crescent kick by the pit bull. Mena and Bobby Lashley coming in for the save as Jojo removes him from the ring. And the pit bull now, Russian leg sweep, nicely done. The only person available as Jojo continues to pummel Bobby Lashley on the outside. And Jackson R. Scott is in there with Cedric Alexander. Turns him inside out with a power line. And MVP now, the captain of the Hurt Business, beating up on Mena as Jackson R. Scott has a submission hold on Cedric Alexander, and everyone's fighting on the outside the ring. Bobby Lashley having problems with both the Mena boys as Hyro with a German suplex. Jackson R. Scott lighting up Cedric Alexander in the ring. Down he goes. And here comes Shelton Benjamin, taking his time away from anyone. Cedric Alexander's by himself initially. There's no one to tag. As a Hurt Business tuning to Mena. Referee has to do a better job of keeping order here, as Jojo Sebastian is now in the ring and tosses Cedric Alexander to the outside. I don't know about going into the enemy territory, as Bobby Lashley, of course, is going to stop Jojo, protecting smaller Cedric Alexander. Belly-to-belly suplex by Bobby Lashley. Here comes Cedric Alexander now. Head says a takedown. Stomping on the head. And Alexander with some fists to the face of the models from Orlando, Florida. Oh, European uppercut. Shoved into the guardrail. And whatever Cedric Alexander had in mind, Jojo said no. Nice reversal there by the model. Jojo thinking he's got a better chances in the ring. That's exactly what he's doing. Alexander looks like he's out on his feet, powering through, and then he comes back again. And Jojo laid in wait, one of the oldest tricks in wrestling. From behind, down goes Cedric Alexander, who looks for a tag. And here comes MVP, the captain again. Both captains, right back where we started off. Misses the boot. As Jojo now with... Okay. Goes the Hurricane by the model. Here comes Henry Mena. Catches uh-oh. And there is a submission hold. We talked about the jiu-jitsu skills. Locks in that rear naked choke by Mena. MVP gets released from the hold. Into the cover. Cedric Alexander saving MVP from elimination. Henry staying on the attack, which is very smart. There's an elbow to the gut, however, by MVP. Ooh. Beautiful half and half throw there by MVP. And now, Jojo trying to cover up as MVP striking. Uh-oh. Here comes that elbow. Taking his time doing so, however. He decides to forego the pre-ritual running off the rope there. Here comes the Pitbull to save his older brother from elimination. MVP turning his attention to the Pitbull now. Front face slam there. Gave Henry time to recover. Isn't enough time to recover. As MVP lighting up Mena. Kick to the lower back. Right hand back. Henry fighting back. Knows to get out of that corner. Striking. Uh-oh. Back suplex perhaps. Exactly what it was. Nice. Almost Olympics type of slam there by Mena. As we mentioned, always evolving into their movesets. Face first into the corner. And into the turnbuckle. MVP tied to the trio. Whoa. Proverbial. Kick to the rear. Nothing scientific, but effective nonetheless. With Henry going for the cover. Stops the count because he saw Bobby Lashley coming in. Here's a Northern Lights suplex for Bobby Lashley. A kick to the face as well. Taking his attention away from MVP, however, is not a great idea. And there's an amateur takedown by Henry. Goes back after MVP. He moved up better. And here's a knee strike. Here's the Prodigy. Jackson R. Scott tagged in. Jackson showing off that he's an F4L member. Nice to know. As Jackson now running arm bar, perhaps loosening things up for that boom lock. Jackson getting a near fall on MVP. So far, no one has been eliminated as of yet. Calling on a tie-up. And Jackson now with MVP. Tosses him to the outside. Right hand. And face first into the outside, into the cover. And MVP has been eliminated. Captain of the Hurt Business eliminated. And Lashley getting a dragon suplex for his troubles as Jackson sends Shelton Benjamin into the stairs. Cedric Alexander body slamming Jojo Sebastian. Benjamin taking it to Jackson R. Scott, who is the legal man. I don't know who the legal person is on the Hurt Business as of right now. As Lashley's got Jojo up in a slam. Jackson is the legal man, but I don't know who the person is who's legal side of Hurt Business. I guess it is Shelton Benjamin. As here's Jackson. Oh, what a takedown by Jackson R. Scott. And there's 2 eliminations courtesy of a Prodigy. And the Hurt Business is down to 2. Cedric Alexander and Bobby Lashley. Again, the Hurt Business haven't tagged together in quite some time. But then again, this is the first time Jackson has teamed with Jojo Sebastian or the Mena Boys. Takedown by Jackson again. And the Prodigy taking control of this one. If Cedric Alexander's not careful, face first. That's what just put down his tag team partner. He's looking for the lock and key. And Jackson with the lock and key now locked in. Thanks for coming, Cedric Alexander. And it's come down to Bobby Lashley. Has this been a systematic takeover by the role models? Perhaps this was the strategy all along to leave the former MMA superstar alone. As Jackson now. Stunner to Bobby Lashley. Nice enziguri there by Jackson. And the Prodigy into the cover. Getting a whole 1 count for his troubles. Lashley is by himself, and he knows he can't go to the corner. He has no one to tag. Clothesline, takedown by Lashley, who systematically has got to fight by himself. As far as the toughest people we have on the roster, as Jackson landing on his feet, nice reversal there. But, Lashley, takedown. And Hyro, the Pitbull Mena, coming in for the save. Lashley misses the spear as the Pitbull able to leapfrog using that athletic personality that he has. Nice bulldog by the Pitbull. That sounds like a rhyme, but it is actual a thing. As the Pitbull giving Jackson time to recover. Nice suplex there by Jackson, who's going to take a break. Here comes the captain of the role models as Jojo, the model Sebastian, tagged in. DDT. And Lashley fighting off. All elbow tie up. Belly to belly suplex. All elbow tie up. Now on the shoulders of Lashley, who easily has the size advantage, but Sebastian with a reversal. Tag again to the Prodigy. And Jackson laying in wait. Jackson's got a flying shoulder breaker. And if Bobby Lashley's not careful, he's going to get caught with that boom lock. And Jackson's looking to end this thing. Jackson with the It walk. Takedown by the Prodigy. And the role models prevail. Everyone going to the end. As the Hurt Business has been dissected by the role models. Great tag unity there. See some of the action earlier. Jackson's been part of this tournament before, so he knows all too well how this works. And great teammates chosen by the role models captain, Jojo Sebastian. Great team unity, showing their battle scars. It was not an easy feat by any means.
Quiet. I hear voices.